Hi guys, so today I'm gonna teach you this really cool card trick. I really like it, so yeah, I hope you like it. So here I'm gonna find the 4 queens. So here's one, ah! Here's one, and here's one. Okay, just like that. Okay, so just like that. So you see here, here there's 1, 2, 3, 4 queens, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put the queens right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the cards, and I'm gonna go over the cards, and I'm gonna get a prediction. Okay. Okay, my prediction. Okay, this is going to be my prediction. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, because that's my prediction. So you're gonna have the spectator say stop. Let's say they say stop right here. So this is going to be your card. So I'm just gonna let you see. I'm not gonna see it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that right in there. Okay, and I'm gonna mix it up just like that. And even if your card is on the top, I'm gonna lose it just like that into the middle of the deck. So you see here, there's the 4 queens, right? The 4 queens, just like that, right? So here you see I have the 1 queen, 2 queens, 3 queens, and 4 queens, just like that. And then you see 4 queens. Okay, so you see here, there's 1 black queen. I'm gonna put that right above my prediction, right? And then here, another black queen. I'm gonna put that right under my prediction, okay? So I'm gonna tell you that actually the black queens and the red queens are having a race, and they're racing to find your card. And you see, I think that the black queens have lost. So you see, I put the black queens here, right? But then because they lost, so they come back here. So if the black queens lost, then obviously the red queens won, right? And you see they have sandwiched 1 card from my prediction, and my prediction just happens to be your card. So I really like this card trick, and I hope you like it. So stay here for the tutorial. So that was a really cool card trick. I really like that, and the outcome is really good. So yeah, so this is actually an impromptu card trick. So then, like, it's no setup. So then you can just let the spectator shuffle the cards, and then take out 4 queens, like here. 4 queens. So when you put the 4 queens, it has to be like 2 blacks, 2 reds, and they have to stick together. You can do this, you can do this. It really doesn't matter. But you just can't interweave them, or just like 1 on top, 1 on bottom, like that. The 2 colors have to stick together. Okay, and then you count them off. Like for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. But when you do it, don't say like, oh, so here's the queen of diamonds and then the queen of hearts. Don't say that, because they will just keep track of the cards. So you just say, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. And when you put the last queen on, you put it like out jogged, I think. So like it's a bit lower. So, and then when you turn the 4 queens over, it'll like be like sort of moved out. So then when you square it up, you push it down, and then you square it up. So there's this little gap here in the thumb break, and you transfer that thumb break into a pinky break, like that. So you put your pinky into the gap, and then you say you set down the 4 queens, but in reality you're only setting down 3 queens, and the last queen is here. So you're gonna set down the 3 queens right here, and then you're just gonna cut the cards, and you're gonna find a prediction, but actually so the spectator is not going to see this, but you have to see this, so it's like that. But just keep in mind that you're supposed to do this and the spectator is not supposed to see it. So when you're looking for a prediction, you're actually just looking for the last queen, like the queen of clubs in this case, and then you take that card, like it's right here, and then you take that and you place it on the table, and then now you can let the spectator choose a card. So on the table there is 3 queens in a pile. You need to square them up when you're doing it, and there's one last queen, which is your prediction, and you put on the table too, but separate from the 3 queens. So, and then you let the spectator choose a card. Let's say they choose this card right here. Like you don't keep in mind, you don't look at this card. Only the spectator looks at it. But then here you need to see it. So in this case, it's the ace of clubs. So you just do any kind of card control you want, but control it to the top. Like here, so like ace of clubs. You just put. What I like to do is you put it in there, and when you square it up, you push it down, and then you square it up. So then there's this thumb break here on their card, and then you just deal out cards on the top, and then keep dealing, and then until you get all the cards from the break, and then you just dump the rest, and then their card will be on top, just like that. So then you can do a riffle shuffle, but then like keep track of their card and make sure it ends up on top, and then you can do some false shuffles like that, just like that, just false shuffles, but then you still keep the card on top, and then like just say, even if your card is on top, I'll just like lose it in the deck. So here what it looks like is you're pulling the top card down, but actually what you're doing is, like, here you're holding your pinky ring, and your middle finger is holding the bottom card on this deck, and then you put your thumb here, and so it looks like you're pulling it, but then actually you're pulling it from the bottom, so you just misdirect them by like moving your hand, so like this, and then it looks like you just pulled it out from the top, and you square it up, and then you just lose it in the deck. And then so from now on, like right now their card is still on top, so then you just push the card out, and then when you pull it back, you get a pinky break right here with a gap like that, and then you take the queens, which you say is a 4 queens, but there's actually 3 queens. You square them up, and then you take the cards from the pinky break, so your spectator's card is on the bottom. Make sure not to flash the cards like that, or else they'll know. So you just take it like this, and you put down the deck. You can put it down on the table now. So here what's gonna happen is you're gonna like show off the cards like that, and then when you put it back, your thumb on your left hand gets a second card, and your middle and your ring finger gets the third card right here, and then you pull it. So then this is what happens, and then you just change it. So now it's like this, and then you put the pile with the spectator's card on top. So then now the spectator's card is on the second place right there, and then you do a LMZ count. So then like you hold it in the corner, and then you take out the top card, and then you put it back there, and then you take out 2 cards. Take out 2 cards, which includes the spectator's card, and you just take it, but make sure not to flash it. And then you take another card, like the next card, and then you put the last card on. So now you're all set for the next procedure. So now then the spectator's card will be on top, and then 2 of the same color, and then 1 of the odd color. So then right like that, and then make sure not to let them see this card. So then you just turn it over, okay, and then you just flash it out, and then you see like 4 queens, right? And then when you square it back up, you get a break on the top 2 cards. So you put your pinky here, and then you just square it up, but then here there's this gap. So here you do a double lift. It can be any kind of double lift you want. I like to do this. So you just lift 2 cards, and make sure not to stay too long, or else they'll see something. So like, oh, there's a red queen, and then when you take the top card, which is actually their card, you're gonna put it on top of your selection, or the card you chose before. So then it's the spectator's card is on top, and the other queen is on the bottom. And then you reverse count it. So you pull on the first card and you put a pinky break there, and you keep reverse counting it. So then you reverse counted it, and then you do a double lift again, and here there's a second red queen. Flip that back over, and then you're gonna take this card, and then you're gonna put it under the prediction. So here there's the spectator's card, and then here there's 2 more queens, just like that. And then you're gonna explain that the black queens and the red queens are having a race. So then whichever queen you let them see, like just now it was the red ones, so you're gonna say that the red ones lost. But if you let them see the black ones, then you're gonna say the black ones lost. And then you say that they lost, so they came back here, and that's already like very cool, like they just teleported over here. And you're gonna set that down right there. And then you take up this card of 3 packet, and you hold it like this, and then you take the bottom card and you say, so if the red queens lost, then the black queens must have won. So you take the bottom card, and then you flip that over, and when you flip that over, you take that time to like push your thumb over like that, like the card over. So you do this, so then it looks like the top card has become the middle card, and the middle card has become the bottom card, just like that. So it's squared out like that, and then you just take the bottom card and you just go like this, and you also flip the bottom card like that, and you're gonna say, you see they have sandwiched 1 card, which is your card. So this is really cool. I hope you guys like it, so don't forget to subscribe. Bye.